Um, Hi, I'm George. I used to think I was an introvert. Maybe at some point I was. I don't know anymore, but I know I sure as hell am not one now. I keep surprising myself in social situations, the physical and mental shift in my energy catching me off guard no matter how many times it happens. I laugh at myself for that continuing disbelief. I used to think I was an introvert, and because of that, I'd avoid real experiences. I didn't let myself be with friends for more than a few hours at a time. I hardly talked to my friends when not physically with them at school. I'd never go home on the subway with anyone because I thought I needed that time alone. Not all of it was for no reason. Some of the friends I had when I was in elementary and middle school had their fair share of issues that definitely didn't leave me unaffected. What I experienced then fueled an intense fear of it happening again, a fear that inhibited my ability to socialize with people my age. Coming back to in-person school after the lockdown triggered a massive change in my attitude, and I managed to get past that fear. With the opportunity to actually see people again came the realization that all of us in the group that formed had struggled with peer relationships. Sorry. The series that I'm sharing tonight is centered around preserving what I can of this year, starting in January and currently ongoing. These are my memories. The first step to making one of these is having an experience. No matter how big or small the experience, I need to live in order to create memories. It's harder than it sounds when I say it like that. I'd argue I wasn't really fully living until this year. I've joked before that I don't remember any of my childhood, which isn't true. I do remember things, but I don't have the everyday memories I've been working to build this year. The days that I've managed to turn from ordinary into extraordinary with the help of my friends and this series. They serve as a method of preservation for my memories, a way to capture and keep my experiences securely in place. Well, what is there to see aside from blurred colors and weird shapes? Some have more distinctive features than others, but overall they're quite obscure and nonsensical. Abstract even. Their abstractness, along with the process of making them, is what actually makes them feel like memories to me. When I look at a clear, well-taken, staged photo, the memory I associate with it is the memory of taking the photo. Sorry. The photo no longer represents the experiences that I had that day or the things I was feeling in the moment. It becomes nothing more than the memory of taking a good photo. Even with candid shots, I have a hard time separating the image from the photographer and from the act of taking the photo. That's why this feels more authentic to me. In combining every photo from a day or event, it becomes what happened in between the taking of each photo that I remember. I don't remember the when and where of each individual image, and it becomes irrelevant in the greater context of the day, the experiences that I shared with others. It also helps to have photos that other people took, because then it becomes something really, truly communal, rather than just being about experience. It's about connection as well. Now, I used to think I was an introvert. That is, I thought I was an introvert until I understood what real connection, real experience, real intimacy, and community can be. So what is my art about, if not experiences? The art that I finally found and settled into, this series, is entirely based around experience. 1 or 2 or 3 years ago today, I would not have been able to make this work. I would not have had a sufficient supply of experiences. God, I'm saying that a lot, but it's the only word that feels accurate. The experiences I've managed to create alongside my close friends have changed my life. I'm so much happier, and I've discovered a love of people, of socializing, and of just simply being with others that I didn't realize was an option for me. I've become so much more myself because of the freedom that comes with others knowing you. In letting them see my authentic self, I've discovered newer and newer layers of that self. I found so much more honesty in my own existence than I knew there was in anyone. I couldn't have come this far in any other year. I couldn't have made it to right now, at least in the state that I'm in, without the people I've been surrounded by. I never could have become the person I am today without the experiences that I've had, at least within the last 8 or so months. With experiences being the driving force in my development and growth as a person in the past year, how could I not make art about it? And so my memories began. Thank you.